Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Heartstopper. What the leaves mean in the Netflix series. In the Netflix series Heartstopper, symbolism is prevalent, and the animated leaves play an important part in telling the show's story. The primary story in Heartstopper Season 1 showed the beginnings of the relationship between high school students Nick Nelson, Kit Connor, and Charlie Spring, Joe Locke. When they are seated next to each other at their British grammar school, Charlie, who has recently been outed, begins to develop feelings for Nick, whom he believes is straight. Meanwhile, Nick is on the road to discovering he is bisexual. The LGBTQ+ teen series has been praised for its sweet, sincere depiction of Charlie and Nick's relationship, complete with the Heartstopper leaves. Heartstopper premiered on Netflix in 2022, and the show is based on a webcomic series and graphic novel written by Alice Oseman, who created and wrote the show. Since it premiered, Heartstopper earned acclaim for being one of the best TV shows with LGBTQ+ lead characters. But as with any adaptation, there are differences between the comics and the Netflix series. However, the series does incorporate some animated elements that call back to the artistic origins of the story. One of the most common animated motifs is the Heartstopper leaves seen falling on screen. Part of the widespread appeal of Heartstopper is the wholesome and realistic teenage love between Charlie and Nick. In an interview with Netflix Tudum, Oseman discussed how illustrations like the Heartstopper leaves were used in the show, saying, "When we were writing the scripts, we came up with this idea called Heartstopper moments, which are sort of emotional moments in the story. These illustrations always appear during key Heartstopper moments, to add to the enchanting nature of the show." While Nick and Charlie's dynamic is realistic for the characters' ages, the animation gives their relationship a whimsical touch. The Heartstopper leaves appear after Nick and Charlie play rugby, and fireworks spark out of Charlie's hand when Nick considers holding it. When the two characters kiss for the first time, animated flowers float around them. In the Heartstopper Season 1 final, Nick and Charlie go to the beach together, and animated leaves fall around them as they hug. This symbolism captures what it means to be young and in love, and how it often feels emotionally overwhelming and monumental. The presence of the Heartstopper leaves whenever Charlie and Nick share a moment signals that what the characters are experiencing feels different compared to their everyday life. The Heartstopper leaves are drawn in the same style and colors that are present in the graphic novel, which acts as an Easter egg for fans who are already familiar with Oseman's webcomics and graphic novel. The fact that Oseman created the Heartstopper show guaranteed that her vision and the novel's warm tone came through on-screen. Speaking with Netflix Tudum, Oseman shared the hand she played in bringing the drawings to the show, saying, "I did some storyboards for all of them, and I love them, they're magical." While the leaves are present at points in Nick and Charlie's relationship, the drawings are also associated with Charlie. In the show, the leaf emoji is shown as one of Charlie's most used emojis in his phone, and the emoji is seen again in his Instagram bio. Because of this, it can be inferred that the Heartstopper leaves are tied to Charlie's emotions, in addition to being moments in Nick and Charlie's relationship. Fans will have to stay tuned to see how the use of the leaves will be incorporated in Season 2 of Heartstopper. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.